Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscriptions, and every subscription helps us out with that goal. To our older subscribers, thank you for spreading the word, and new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So last night we reported on the Tron ARES official trailer being released today, and it did release, and I must say overall I'm extremely impressed with the quality and the product that we're going to be getting on October 10th 2025. Trailer is going to be playing right now. The sound's not going to be on because I'm doing the voiceover over it, but I would definitely encourage you to go watch that trailer after you watch this video with the sound on. 9 Inch Nails scores playing in the background. Absolutely amazing. Very reminiscent of Colossal. Like I said, if no one knows who that is, go check him out. Great music, that type of industrial sound, underground synthwave music, dark synthwave music to be specific, and it's a good sound. This is really going to be interesting. I think this film is going to do a lot of numbers, to be quite honest. I think this film is going to have a lot of people packed in the theater. A lot of people have been waiting for this film to release. Right now, with the first trailer releasing, I do think it's going to be a slow build of anticipation, probably in between late August and September for the release in October. I think there's going to be a niche audience that's going to go out and support this film, and I also think word of mouth is going to take over, and it's going to bring in people that maybe didn't know anything about Tron to watch this. This is definitely going to be a visual spectacle. In the article that I was talking about from comicbookmovie.com, they were stating that this was going to be a lot more emotional. This is the director, of course. He said this film was going to be a lot more emotional than people expect. So I'm hoping they actually work that out in the plot and it bleeds out into the screenplay for what we actually do see as an audience, because that might be the one thing that is missing from Tron. And I actually had, it wasn't much of a conversation, but a comment was left saying, you know, with Tron, you're going to expect the visuals to be on point. It's the story that's kind of weak. So I really do hope they can figure that out. It is Disney, of course, so we have to keep our expectations tame for how far they're going to take it. But Tron is a film, I think, as far as conceptually, visually, a film that really has a lot of depth in it if they want to take it there, and it will be accepted by the masses if it can do so. There are films that are solid with the plot and visuals match. Let me name a couple. Alien is one of them. Blade Runner is one of them. Dune is one of them. I'm talking more sci-fi-esque stuff. And to me, Tron is very sci-fi in a sense. So with this trailer, which is very interesting, it seems like the game has changed and the game is now bleeding into reality. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic to see on screen. I have to say, watching this trailer, it looks like this film cost no less than $200 million to make, and if they can knock this film out of the park, I think this film can make at least $700 to $800 million if it is done correctly and the hype is built up properly. Now, we have the first official trailer coming out on April 5th. I wonder when they're going to put out that second trailer. If I'm going to speculate, I'm going to say August. Around August time frame. Let's see if they put out that second trailer for Tron ARES. We'll definitely be talking about it when it does release, and I'll probably give that second one a watch, because really I have to praise this first trailer for the film. Doesn't tell you too much. You have some voice work going on, some dialogue there. Doesn't show you who's speaking. I think it could be Jared Leto, seeing as how he is starring in the film. They actually do show him in the trailer, but it's a trailer that does not give you too much. You see a lot of scenes, they cut, there's a lot of things going on, but there's no context to them. So I do think this trailer was edited very well, and I think it was put together to perfection in a sense. I think it's definitely enough to get the conversation rolling and get people excited for it, even though the film is 6 months away from releasing. With that being said, I am going to link the video in the description below so you can watch it for yourself. Listen to this thing with big speakers, maybe even surround sound. Definitely a cool trailer. Let me know what you think down in the comments about this. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues. Let them know to subscribe as well. Ring the bell for notifications. If I get any more news regarding Tron ARES, I'll let everybody know. Definitely going to try to keep it spoiler free, and not just for myself, but for everybody as well that may be listening out there. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. It's Neff signing off.